In this video, we're going to look at discrete random variables. So here we've got a random variable x, and it can take on the values of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got a discrete random variable x, and it can take on the values of 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. The probability of all of these events has to add up to one whole, because the probability of all mutually exclusive events have to equal 1. So we can work out the value of k, the probability of getting a 4 or a 5, by seeing what's left here. So we've got 0.2, 0.1, and 0.1. Actually, we'll write it down. So 0.2 plus 0.1 plus 0.1 plus our 2k's have to add up to 1. So 0.4 plus our 2k's have to add up to 1. If we subtract 0.4 from both sides, our 2k's have to be 0.6, which means each k must be 0.3. Here we've got a question. It says find the probability that x is bigger than 2. So it can't equal 2, it's got to be bigger than 2. So that means it could be 3, 4, or 5. So we've got 0.1, 0.3, and 0.3, which gives us 0.7. So the probability that x is bigger than 2 is 0.7. Part C, find the probability that x is bigger than 2 but less than or equal to 4. That means it can't be 2, but it can be 3 or 4. So that's 0.1 plus 0.3, which is 0.4. Okay, so we've got a very similar question. If you want to pause the video, give this one a go, and then press play when you're ready to go through the answer. So we've got a different discrete random variable this time. This time we can have 0, 1, 2, and 3. And the probability of all of the events has to add up to one whole. So far we've got 0.3 plus 0.2 plus 0.4, which is 0.9. So k must be 0.1, because all the events have to add up to one whole. Find the probability that x is less than 2. So that means it can be 0 or 1, which is 0.3 plus 0.1, 0.4. Find the probability that x is bigger than 1.1. So what's bigger than 1.1? We can have 2 or 3. So 0.2 plus 0.4, that's 0.6. Okay, so a discrete random variable x has the following probability distribution. So for when x is 1 and 2, the probability is 0.1. For when x is 3 or 4, the probability is 0.2. And for when x is 5, the probability is k. So I'm going to do part B first. I'm going to draw the probability distribution. So we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The probability of 1 and 2 is 0.1. The probability of 3 or 4, 3 and 4 even, is 0.2. And k is 5. So what do we have so far? We've got 0.2 plus 0.2 plus 0.2, We've got 0.6 so far. So K must be 0.4. Because all of the probabilities of the events have to add up to one whole. So there we have our probability distribution for X.